So Cody, Camelcast has been canceled. To all the people who bought tickets to come see me at the Game and Geek Expo, I have been kicked from the event. One of the vendors and photographers from the event said I am a Nazi, so I have been canceled from the show. This is bullshit. Listen to this email he got from him. Hi, Cody. Thank you again for your interest in being a part of Game and Geek Expo. I appreciate the time and effort you put into your content and the support you've shown towards our event. After careful consideration, we've made the decision to move forward without your involvement in this year's show. While we truly appreciate your recent efforts, including the removal of one of the flagged videos, additional content has since surfaced that have raised continued concerns from our community, guests, and sponsors. Unfortunately, we've already experienced the loss of a sponsor and several other guest participants due to this situation. This is my favorite part. And it's beginning to negatively affect the overall perception, mind you, and inclusivity of our event by not including him. Please understand this is not a reflection on you as a creator, but rather a necessary step to ensure that we are maintaining a space that is welcoming, respectful, and positive for all attendees and partners. We absolutely respect your right to creative expression and free speech, but we also have a responsibility to our broader community. No. A very small, specific community within your community, if they're even in your community. Let's be real. They might not even give a shit about the Game and Geek Expo, right? They might just be wielding their power because they want to do exactly this, which is canceling Cody for whatever reason. Well, I don't know if any of you are going to this Game and Geek Expo, but I think you should cancel your tickets and let them know. Oh, you're canceling Camelcast? He's the only reason I wanted to go. I want my money back right now. I've made the decision to cancel going to the convention. Going to this to anyone that was hoping to see me there, the next convention I will go to is Southeast Game Exchange, Retro Wolf. That's not it. Saturn Steve has pulled out of Game and Geek Expo, citing disappointment in censorship. It's not over. Another one, Pac-Man Case. Hello, sir. You may not know me, but I go by Pac-Man Case on YouTube. I have made the decision to not attend the Game and Geek Expo due to the controversial removal of yourself as a creator. This is how we win. This is how we beat them. To all those going to the Game and Geek Expo, be it vendor, guest, or customer, we are T-minus 5-ish hours from the devastating content coming out. I would choose to get on the other side of it. Oh, and it is juicy. Are you ready for this? He recorded. Hold on. He recorded a phone call with the president of the guy who's posting. Here, I'll just read it. Here's the president of Rally Retro Gamers calling me after banning me as a celebrity guest from the Game and Geek Expo because I am problematic. Now, you can hear it in his voice. Hold on. Let me put these on so I can hear it with you guys. Listen to this.
And you're right, dude. As a content creator, again, dude, I got fucking 200,000 followers. I get it. I get it. You have a lot of power there, man. And I'm trying to mitigate it. I don't want you to take losses on this. All right. So and that's why I haven't publicly said anything about who or what or any of that. I haven't addressed it at all. No. I haven't addressed it at all.
Yeah.
Well, you better address it. You better address. Why haven't you addressed it? You should address it. You listen to his energy. He's like that guy that sold you something that he knew was trash and is still trying to be your friend and still trying to keep up the facade that what he sold you was good. You know, like that shyster, like trying to be your friend. It's so fake. It is so fake.
So, but the only backlash I'm getting right now is just like from like some of your followers from the Twitter situation and some of our and by the way, I just want you to know the Carolina Game Summit people, they're completely not involved at all.
Right.
They are not involved.
Okay, so who's involved then?
Like they're setting up some Mario Kart tournaments, but it's funny because it's not funny at all.
What does this have to do with anything?
Yeah, they're getting a lot of backlash from some of the tweets, but yeah, they're not involved at all. But Cody, listen, bro, I'm not trying to like come at you and be like, oh, I'm trying to like silence what you're doing, and I literally, dude, I'm a.
Okay, we're gonna do the timestamps. 6:15. He begins to agree with me that cosplayers are mentally ill. Okay, hold on.
Small business,
we gotta.
bro. Like
You're a small business. All right, so and you choose to do this.
I'm not trying to take sides. I do.
You literally took a side. He's taking us. Does he not understand how stupid he sounds?
Not take anything from the left or the right or whatever. Like I'm not political at all. I don't care about any of that shit.
This is a political move to choose to listen to someone on the left and say, all right, this person on the right can't be here anymore because the people on the left are going to be upset. That's choosing a side. That's becoming political.
Shit, dude. It's just when we go back and we look at what's posted on our website, which is the code of conduct, and like that's what people are fucking trying to hold us accountable for because it's already posted publicly. Like it says like no discrimination, blah blah. It's all inclusive and
what is discrimination? Differential treatment based on a membership of a certain group. I've talked to Cody many times. I don't think he's ever treated anyone different based on what group they're in. He might reference trans people as being mentally retarded or mentally ill, which it literally is a mental illness. So that's a fact. Code of conduct. I want to see what he's broken. Treat everyone with respect and courtesy. Well, respect is earned, so, but okay. Inclusivity, regardless of the race, ethnicity, gender identity, or express. So, like this right here. So, like misgendering someone, which did they really make that illegal in Colorado? I think so, actually. Let me double check. Colorado law on misgendering. House Bill 251312, also known as the Kelly Loving Act, was signed into law May 16th, 25. This law explicitly protects transgender individuals from being dead named or misgendered in certain places, expanding Colorado's anti-discrimination law to include provisions related to using a person's chosen name or referring to them as they wish. It's literally anti-free speech. This goes directly against the Constitution of freedom of speech. I could call you whatever the fuck I want to call you, and you're gonna try. Yes, certain place. What the fuck does that mean? It's literally against the First fucking Amendment. All right, but I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, yeah. Don't discriminate. Sure. All right, but like, this is obviously, of course, when you're there, right? Would that not be the case? Why would they be holding this to your entire life if you're allowed to go or not? Right? They're holding Cody up to these standards for videos that he's made. All participants. He's not a participant yet. Nobody is. Nobody's there. But we expect all participants to contribute a positive and respectful environment. Harassment, discrimination, or any form of offensive behavior will not be tolerated. Highly doubt that he would have done any of that because the people walking up to meet him would have wanted to meet him. It's not like he would go out of his way to insult anybody. This includes, but is not limited to, verbal, physical, and online harassment. Okay. Respect personal boundaries and consent. Do not touch others. Sure. Be mindful of your language and actions and avoid making assumptions of others. Okay, this is silly, but okay. Again, this is all everything here is all about being there. Be respectful of your online interactions related to the Game and Geek Expo. Okay. Do not engage in cyberbullying, harassment, or spread of misinformation. Why is this even a part of this? It's not an online event. It is a physical event, right? So where with this line right here, do not engage in cyberbullying, harassment, or spread of misinformation. Anyone can describe, like, someone could think I'm cyberbullying them because I said that being transgender is a mental illness. That I said it like 5 minutes ago. Someone could be like, well, that's cyberbullying, and I could be I'm not going to this shithole expo. Violation of this code of conduct may result in warnings, ejection from the event, or other appropriate action. Reserves the right to refuse entry or removal of any individual who violates this code of conduct. I don't see how he violated it at all, other than someone was upset about his videos and didn't like his takes on things. So okay, well, let's go back.
That's all it is, man. I would never.
My hands are tied.
I would never try to like silence you and what you do, and you as a content creator. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't care.
You do.
Because that's you, man, and I'm not gonna hate you for that. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just coming at you as like, this is our first time, bro. It's a first time con.
This is the first con, and they're starting by kicking out somebody that has a large voice. You know, well, wow, a shocking. I thought Cody would have a lot more. His YouTube channel's got a lot of subscribers. Adam, you're hanging up your YouTube accolades, and I don't have any. That's cyberbullying, right? God, this guy, I can't stand this guy. This is 30 minutes long. Let's skip to 6:15. All right, here's 6:10. Let's listen.
You were alluding to in your video is, you know, people taking sides and like harping and going off about it. Like, I mean, it's exactly what you said, bro. Like, they're fucking gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yep.
What a great place to start it. He says in your video, and you're right, they are going to make a big deal of this. It's like, that's literally what's happening here.
Yep.
And I get that, and I totally get that. Like, I get what you were saying. I get where you're coming from, man. Like, I completely respect like your thoughts and opinions on it, and I'm not trying to say, oh, you're wrong or whatever. Like, I don't want you to think that this is like an attack against you, or like, obviously you don't care, but like you don't care what I think or what my opinion is. But that's why you have the followers that you have, because you have no filter. You just fucking tell it like it is. I get that, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, like, man to man, like, bro, like, this is like this is fucking everything that I put everything into this community.
What community? A community that demands that you adhere to their rules, or you're worried about your future? You're worried about your success because of fear? That's what I hear from this guy. He's worried. He's scared of these fucking people. And that's the power that they fucking love. It's either that or he's complete bullshitting because he's just trying to, like, you know, gas up Cody to be like, just take the L and not make a big deal of this. But it's way too late for that.
And
I'm having a hard time listening to this fucking asshole. He says that all he cares about is his ticket sales. Oh, it's coming up.
when a big majority of it is like having issues, like that's when I'm trying to like look, dude, I don't go left, I don't go right. I'm agnostic to politics completely.
If that's the case, that's what you would have said to the people bitching at you. But like, he hasn't broken any of our laws of our code of conduct at our event. We haven't even started the event right now. You know, it's like going back 5 years for a tweet and trying to cancel someone for some stupid, like, a joke.
I don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
Yes, he does.
I really don't. I just want people to come to my fucking events.
Yeah.
And that's that. And Cody, I'm telling you, that's literally all I care about, bro. I just want them to come. Like, our events are like, man, that's something that's kind of like something that we have here. Like, people that would never hang out with each other are.
Oh my gosh, this guy sunk a lot of money into doing this, didn't he? He sunk a lot of money into this.
Are there. And they're there just for the fucking games and shit. Like the video games and all the stuff that we have. Like, this convention is something that just kind of, popped up here in the last, and we only did this in the last 3 months. Most people.
He doesn't finish his sentences oftentimes. Do you notice that? He's trying to not give too much to Cody. He's trying to, like, get by without actually saying anything. Because all he wants is for Cody to just take the L and be like, it's fine, whatever. I'm just gonna move on. It's like, I don't think this guy understands the influence that he has, that we all have in this space. I mean, I'm nobody, I'm just sitting in my little corner of the internet, in a little house in the woods on the other side of the planet. I have little influence, but I think enough of us together, like, you see these people are pulling out. They're going, I'm not going. Fuck this. There's going to be a lot of empty spaces. And I hope that a lot of people choose not to go, because that's how it should be. Like, you know what? If you're going to decide that, if all you care about is this, to quote the famous and best basketball player to ever live, Michael Jordan, Republicans buy shoes too. Because the Democrats were famously trying to get him to throw his weight behind some governor race in, like, North Carolina or some shit. And they were like, but he's black. Don't you want to, like, get him to win? And he was like, what the fuck? Like, first off, that's so demeaning. That you think that all black people just vote for each other, like all white people just vote for each other. Like, that's so racist. And for him to respond with, I just want to sell shoes, and Republicans buy shoes too. It's kind of like it was a very subtle way of saying fuck you. All right. And this guy right here is trying to appease a group of people that will never be appeased. They won't, because they want this power. They are jerking off to the fact that Cody got booted from this expo. Guarantee it's probably some weird furry circle jerk with tails or something. I don't know how they do whatever they do. But yeah. All right, let's jump to the next one. Let's see. Okay, 15 minutes. He says he can't have any guest who is controversial. Any guest.
That's where I'm. If it's things that you said, like the stuff that you're saying in your streams, aren't. Listen, this is the way I explain it to Chase.
Cody's streams are not under your code of conduct. That's bullshit. What Cody says on his own time, on his own channel, has nothing to do with this guy's code of conduct. Now, if he's specifically talking, has he said like, oh, the Game and Geek Expo, the people that show up there are freaks, which isn't possible because this is the very first one. How would Cody even know that, right? Because it's never happened before. And why would he disparage the people that are going to visit him? If he's going to be hosting a table to meet people, meet and greet people, he wouldn't be insulting the people that are showing up to meet him. So that wouldn't make any sense. So I highly doubt there's anything that Cody has said to say anything negative about the people that show up to the Game and Geek Expo. Because why would he? Why would he talk shit about that?
I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck if you're left, if you're right.
I'm so sick. I wonder how many times throughout this that he said, I don't care about the left or the right. I'm sick of him saying it, right? It's like, obviously you do. And if you don't, well, you're scared of the left. And that means you're a fucking pussy. All right, 18. Let's see. 18, he says he agrees all people can be.
I agree with that, dude. But like,
Hold on.
Everyone would do that to any post following, and you could.
Good for
Let's hear
business.
from Cody here.
At the end of the day, like that might be like what's good for your niche, but it's not good for ours because we have to have everyone to come to our show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
What? Can you believe he even said that? That he thinks that getting Cody to leave and not be there, everyone's gonna show up.
caveat to that is you can Google every single guest you have that has any kind of following, and you can take an out of context thing they say or a screenshot from a post they had 5 years ago, and you could make them controversial.
Or the countless videos that many detractors will put out there to try to disparage you, right? I mean, how many, like, Nerdrotic, holy shit, people think he's a racist, he's a freaking bigot, a freaking phobe, insert whatever the hell you want in front of or after phobe, you know, all that shit. I've seen countless videos. Or Ricada, holy shit, you should see the shit storm that people, you know, someone told me they're going to unsubscribe from my channel because I am still friends with Nick Ricada. It's like, fuck off. Telling me I can't be friends with somebody because I'm happy that he's sober now. Like, get the fuck out of my life. I do not give a fuck. You're not going to throw your weight at me like because you're subscribed to me. I don't know who the fuck you are. Yeah, I know the people who, like, there's many people in my chat. You guys are probably all here right now. Like, I know your names. You guys are here all the time and you're awesome. And I know your names. If you were to come to me and talk to me about something that I was doing, I would actually listen to you. But if you said to me, I don't want you to be friends with somebody anymore, or I'm going to unsub, I would say goodbye to you. I would be like, sorry, but it's not this, like, I don't know who the fuck this person is, but that's so ridiculous. There's always going to be some way to skew any sort of a situation to make it seem like someone's the worst, right? I first watched Nick because of Adam and him doing shows back then. Oh man, those late night shows. Yeah, Nick makes me laugh. He's a funny guy. I got to get him back on. I got to have him on sometime because he's freaking great. Okay, let's continue listening to Cody.
Just like those people complaining made me controversial by taking, small clips where I said "ass to mouth" or something and getting me removed from a convention. Right? You can do that to any.
Is that what happened? He said ass to mouth?
Anybody you want. Like, so setting the precedent is, as soon as you let this happen, which has already happened, these people that did that were like, well, if I ever have a problem with a guest ever, I can just go to their Twitter and find the first out of context thing and just get them removed from the con.
He's 100% correct.
right?
I 100% agree with that, dude. But like, you literally posted something 2 days ago, fucking like talking mad shit about the cosplay community. Like, that's not.
He's been. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna
the same thing, bro. Like you're dropping the con that you're coming to, but you're bashing 30% of the people that are coming, and you justified it, and you were very you kind of talked through it and all that, but that's what I'm saying. Yes, the other guests that are coming, like, you're right. I could probably go and dig through their stuff and find stuff, but we promoted you as a guest, and what happened was, like, our community was like, oh, who's this Cody person? And they went and looked at your stuff, and then they were like, the first couple of videos that they found were like super controversial, and they were like, holy shit, what the fuck? And again, it's not just like one person, bro. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. Like, I was keeping you coming. Like, it was all good. We were trying to put out the fires. And again, guys, thank you for taking down that other video.
Oh, damn it. I was looking for it.
What you just said, you're like, oh, you can go find some dirt on anybody. It's not like go find dirt. It's like you literally just posted shit that our people are going and looking at because you were a guest.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason, man. And again, please understand, I don't give a fuck what you say, dude. You say whatever you want. I don't care. But it was negatively affecting our fucking event.
I just want to let you know that I did just find that anyone commenting on the convention's Instagram supporting him is being immediately blocked and banned. Yeah. That's just like fucking crazy.
And as a business, you got to understand that, bro. Like, as a business, it's an event. Everyone comes to the event, not just one side or people that believe in one thing or not another thing. It's everybody has to come, man. We have to sell tickets to everybody, buddy. And that's all it is, Cody.
How does he not understand that sentence, I want to sell tickets to everybody, and banning someone? Like, the people that are mad that Cody's showing up, they don't give a fuck. Like, they probably aren't even going. I would be willing to put some money, not a crazy amount, because they might be. I don't know, but there's a pretty big chance, you know. Okay, oh shit, they claim to have lost a lot of vendors, but they're all sold out online. So all the vendors are sold out. You can't become a vendor at this place. Look at this. So they're lying. Be added to the sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. All of the vendors are sold out. So you can't become a vendor. This fucking guy is such a I knew it from the second this guy started talking. He's such a liar and a used car salesman.
And if we're not going to be able to talk through it, I understand it. Again,
he's not trying to talk through it. He's trying to convince Cody to shut the fuck up and just take the L, which he obviously doesn't know Cody well.
I'm not telling you to anything about like what you do. Obviously, you are doing very well for yourself, and that's why we wanted to have you on, man. Like, that's really why we wanted to have you on, is because, like, you do have a big following. You are in NASCAR. You are all these things that we wanted for the event.
But you're a bitch.
No fucking hard feelings on my end at all. It is not personal at all, dude. I'm literally just saying I'm gonna lose my fucking house if I don't. I'm joking.
No, he's not joking. I said it earlier. I think this guy sunk a lot of fucking money into this. So because he thinks that it's gonna be his new career path. He said he's joking. Like,
when I say that, but I'm in house if I don't. I'm joking when I say that, but I'm.
I don't think he's joking. I legitimately think that this guy is going to lose a lot of money, and like his life will fold if this isn't a success, which is why he's so scared of the left, because he thinks that they have the power. They don't. They don't. It's an illusion. And I think it's crumbling.
But at the same time, I just want you to understand that, like, that's how serious it is. Like, I put everything into this. I'm a local guy, dude. Local to Raleigh. This is a local convention, and you know, our sponsor's a local game store. Like, we don't have sponsors and people giving us money and stuff like that. So,
Okay. I just want to skip ahead here. 1930. Okay, we listened to a lot here. Let's go to 2350.
Or something that there's nothing I can do, right? So
yeah. No, dude. I mean, you're 100% right. Like, right? You can't. At the end of the day, like, you can't be all inclusive to everybody and promote it that way, because they're
really. I'm just gonna quickly go back to their code of conduct here. That would mean they're not treating everyone with respect. And yeah, they're not being inclusive. Hold on. Code of terms and conditions. Didn't they have what did I read? Was it the first one? Attendees are expected to treat all other attendees, vendors, staff, volunteers, blah, blah, with respect and courtesy. Harassment, discrimination, or any form of abuse, abusive behavior will not be tolerated. Huh. Oh yeah, there it is. It's in the fucking title. Number one, the very first fucking thing you see in their code of conduct is respect and inclusivity. And here's the freaking president that just said, I agree with you, it's not inclusive.
Right. You can't. At the end of the day, like, you can't be all inclusive to everybody and promote it that way.
Wait, but, how? Huh?
Because you're going to get 50% of the people that are happy about it and 50% of the people that are fucking pissed off about it.
Which is why you just don't do anything when someone says, I don't like this guy, I'm not going to go. Okay, don't come. Bye. I want your money, but not that bad. Because he's adhering to these fucking crazy people, he is now guaranteed losing way more money than he would have had he just let Cody go. Right?
So, I get it, bro, and
I get it.
So
look, I'm not left or right.
Man, with that being said, like, yeah, you can, you're gonna have that opinion, and I mean, I don't get you. I don't expect you to, like, get our or my.
Oh my God! Stop clicking, Cody. I'm not clicking. That's fucking Cody in this recording.
Respective of that.
Is he? I'm sorry. Is he playing like a tap game or something? Listen, just don't listen to the words. Listen to the clicks.
Or my respective of that.
What's he doing?
Which you do, but you do make a good point. Like, obviously, you can't be all inclusive if we're not accepting the opinions of this group, but we're accepting the opinions of this group.
Right.
Thus, you're being political. All the way in the very beginning of this call, he said, I'm not choosing a side, not left or right. But here he's now admitting that he chose a side.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but like,
thank you for cutting.
You can be all inclusive, and the way you be all inclusive is if you invite guests, they show up and then they leave, right? But when you start being like, oh, this person doesn't like you, and this person doesn't like you, and this person, that means we have to cancel this person, and now you're not suddenly not inclusive. The people that choose to not come because I may be there and I'm evil, they are choosing themselves to not participate. So it's not inclusive, right? It's the complete opposite of inclusive when you start removing people from your con.
Facts.
Right?
Nailed it, Cody.
Bro, you make it.
Shut the fuck up, this new guy. I don't want to hear this man anymore. Cody with the dub. Cody will win. Cody is going to win this. And in fact, he is winning. All right? There's so many people behind him. We got his back. I've had him on the show. He's freaking funny. I've been on his show. We didn't get to fight Milk, thankfully. Ugh. Oh, Cody's in chat? Really? What's up, dog? I gotta commend your ability to keep your calm. Dude, I seriously though, like the ability for you to keep your cool and explain it to him and have him be like, oh yeah, I get it. Obviously he didn't, because dude, it was crazy, man. I had a hard time listening to him, man. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. And he shot himself in not the foot. Like he straight up shot his leg off by doing this. And then that call was just, it was already too late. It didn't matter. He already was fucked because he booted you. As on your page we're seeing, yeah, perfect. Yeah. He contradicted himself multiple times. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, you're now like all the people that he was scared of, all the people that he was scared of are going to see that he is now on your side because they could cut those moments out of that call because obviously they love taking things out of context and cancel him more. He pissed off half with my cancel and the other half with the call. Yeah, that's a good point. Yep, right. And I love how he said, like, I don't give a fuck about the left or the right. And it's true. He literally said it multiple times. I don't care about the left or the right, I just care about ticket sales. It's like, well, guess what? All right, you just pissed off the right by canceling Cody, and then you pissed off the left with this phone call where you're trying to blow smoke up Cody's asshole, and it didn't work because he's sitting there recording it, playing like, what were you playing? Like Farmville or something? Like I heard you clicking. Were you playing like a shooter game? Tell me the truth. What were you playing? I heard, dude, this is all I heard. Hold on. I heard. What were you playing? Tell me, what were you doing while you were talking to him? I was talking to a bunch of content creators in DMs as the call was going on. That was my keyboard you were hearing. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes sense. He's sitting there being like, wait till you get a load of this fucking buffoon.